1. Intro. The truth about real attraction. Let's face it, most people think attraction is about looks, money, or social status. But those things only shine on the surface. True attraction goes far deeper. It's not about what you wear, it's about how you walk into a room. It's not about your face, it's about your energy, your confidence, your emotional balance, and the way you treat others. Because physical beauty might turn heads, but personal habits turn hearts. Attractive people aren't born, they're built. Every decision, every discipline, every mindset becomes part of the energy they project. The habits you build shape how the world experiences you. Think about it. The people who draw you in the most are often not the most perfect ones. They have something else, something you can't quite name. That something is their inner strength, calmness, kindness, and passion for growth. If you want to become truly magnetic, focus on the habits that create inner power, not the ones that feed temporary attention. Because in the end, attraction is not about having everyone look at you, it's about walking in purpose so deeply that people can't help but respect you. So let's break down 6 powerful habits that make a person truly undeniably attractive, from the inside out. 2. Confidence. The quiet power that speaks loudly. Confidence isn't arrogance. It's not about walking around like you're better than others. It's about knowing your worth without needing to prove it. Truly attractive people have calm confidence. They don't brag, they don't compete, they radiate security. Their presence says, I'm enough, even if no one notices. Confidence is built in silence, through discipline, through showing up for yourself when no one's watching. Every time you keep a promise to yourself, you're strengthening your confidence. Attractive people don't chase attention, they attract it naturally because they stand for something. They're authentic, they're real. And in a world full of people pretending to be perfect, that's rare. Remember this: confidence without humility becomes arrogance. Humility without confidence becomes insecurity. The balance of both creates magnetic presence. When you walk with quiet self-assurance, you become a person people trust, admire, and want to be around. Because true confidence doesn't demand respect, it earns it. 3. Emotional control. Strength in stillness. You can't call yourself strong if your emotions control you. Emotional control is one of the most underrated, yet most powerful, forms of attraction. Think about it. People who stay calm under pressure automatically command respect. They don't explode in anger, they don't panic, and they don't let temporary emotions make permanent decisions. Attractive people master their inner world. They feel deeply, but they don't let feelings dictate their actions. They understand that peace is power, and that reacting to everything is a sign of weakness. When you control your emotions, you project maturity, focus, and authority. People gravitate toward that stability because chaos is everywhere, and stability is rare. It's not that emotionally strong people don't feel pain, anger, or frustration, they just choose how to express it. They pause before they speak, they breathe before they act. And that composure is pure magnetism. Emotional control doesn't mean suppression, it means self-mastery. And mastering yourself is the ultimate form of attraction, because it shows you're not just strong, you're in control of your power. 4. Kindness with boundaries. The balance of strength and grace. Kindness is beautiful, but kindness without boundaries becomes self-destruction. Truly attractive people are kind because they value people, but they also know when to walk away. They help others, but they never let others take advantage of them. That's power. Kindness with strength shows character. It tells the world that your compassion is a choice, not a weakness. You can care deeply and still protect your energy. You can love people without losing yourself. Most people confuse niceness with kindness. Niceness wants to please everyone. Kindness wants to do what's right. Niceness seeks approval. Kindness stands on principle. Attractive people live by values, not validation. They can smile and say no in the same breath. They can forgive without forgetting. They can love from afar without bitterness. That balance of heart and backbone creates emotional intelligence, maturity, and elegance. So remember, be kind, but firm. Be gentle, but grounded. Because the world doesn't fall in love with the loudest or the prettiest, it falls in love with the most balanced. 5. Growth mindset. The habit that keeps you magnetic. Attractive people don't need to be the best, they just need to keep becoming better. A growth mindset is deeply magnetic because it reflects humility, passion, and self-awareness. People who are constantly learning, improving, and evolving bring fresh energy into every space they enter. They read, they reflect, they listen more than they speak. They don't compete with others, they compete with who they were yesterday. And here's the truth: complacency makes people dull, growth makes people glow. When you commit to growth, you automatically attract other driven souls. Because energy recognizes energy. Attractive people aren't stuck in their ego, they're in love with progress. They're not perfect, but they're always improving. That's why people trust them, respect them, and want to be near them. So feed your mind, upgrade your habits, step into rooms that challenge you. The more you evolve, the more attractive your energy becomes. Not because you're better than anyone, but because you're becoming more of who you're meant to be. 6. Conclusion: self-respect and discipline create lasting attraction. Here's the ultimate truth: self-respect and discipline are the foundations of real attractiveness. You can't expect others to value you if you don't value yourself. The way you treat yourself teaches others how to treat you. Discipline means you keep your word, to others and to yourself. You show up, you grow, and you don't settle for less than your standards. That creates a presence that commands quiet respect. When you respect yourself, you stop chasing people and start choosing peace. You don't need constant attention because you're fulfilled within. Attractive people don't need to prove their worth. Their habits speak louder than their appearance ever could. So if you want to be magnetic, build yourself daily. Practice self-control, live with integrity, protect your peace, and never stop growing. Because when your habits align with your purpose, your glow becomes unstoppable. And that kind of attraction doesn't fade, it inspires.